Okay, we're going to continue now. We're setting up for styles. I mentioned that when we were doing the original, that I'd use a section break and not a page break. And let me explain why. First thing I want to do before that is I want to, and I'll explain this in a second, I want to do another page break. Section break. I keep saying that. Okay, and the reason for that is I want this to be an odd numbered page. And I'll explain that in a minute because this is a big deal. This is one of the things that makes a huge difference in how your final manuscript looks. So we go to view and make it smaller. Okay, so this is page 1 of the book, but it's page 3. Okay, so I have to renumber this page 1. Okay. Now, once I renumber this page 1, I don't have to worry about any further page numbering for the entire document. Okay, so this is important. But what I want to do here is I want to point out, and I'll put it back to side by side. So this is page 1, although it says page 3, forget that. This is page 2, and this is page 3, and this is page 4, and this is page 5. Simple enough. Okay, now, there are in fact 3 types of page numbers on this, in this document. Imagine this is page 3 here. It's an odd number page, an even number page, an odd number page. That takes care of 2 types of pages. The third one is that this is the first page of a chapter. So what I want to do is I want to have a header here. The header will have either the name of the book or the author and the page number. And I want to have that in the header. But I want it to be different. I don't want anything on the first page of the chapter. I want the author's name on the second page of the chapter, and I want the title of the book on the third page of the chapter. Now, how do I do that? Well, you go to layout, go to page setup, and it is already set for, you go to layout, it's already set for the 3 types of pages. You want to make it for the whole document. Okay, so you have different odd and even, and that takes care of the author's name on the even number pages and the title of the book on the odd number pages. It also has different first page. Now we're set. What I've just done is I've told Word to treat this page, which is the first page of the chapter, this page, which is an even number page, and this page, which is an odd number page, differently. And then this would be treated the same as an even number page, as an odd number page, and this should be treated as a first page. Once I've set that up, it does it for the entire document for me going forward. And that's why I use a section break before each chapter, because only by using a section break do I get a clean header. So let's go to here. This is a page 1, and this is page 2, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. This is page 3. So this is odd, even, first page. So all I need to do is let's go to the header, just click within the header. And this is an odd number page, so I want the paragraph number here. Now, when you go into the header, it automatically gives you this package. Now I want to go to page number, and I want to go to current position. And all that does is it puts the number where you are. Okay, it's a little hard to see, but I'm going to do this, double space. I'm going to put, this is a style thing. That's the key, shift with the key just above the enter key. Okay, and then I want to tab it. And then I want to type, this is an even number page, so I want it to be Jane Austen. Okay, and I want to change the font, and to do that, I do it exactly as I would anywhere else in the document. Make that Times New Roman 12, fine. Now, you'll notice that it's not here, but it is here. This is great. It's not here, but it is here. This is what I want. So now I have to manually go into not this page. This is the first page. Stay away from that page. This is perfect as it is with nothing. Okay, go here, go into the header, double click, tab. This is capital Persuasion. Go put my little line, my little vertical line, double space, and then go here. You see page number, hit page number, format page number. No, I'm sorry, current position. Boom. Do I do the exact same thing I did before? So we go highlight it, go here, Times New Roman, 12. And that's just great. So we go down, page 6, no thing here, page 8, nothing here, 9, bum. Now you're saying, wait a minute, that's not right. This is page 2. Okay, here's the little twist. And you have to do 2 things with this because, and I'll explain why. Page number, what you want to do is format it. And you see when I open format page number, it's right down here at the bottom, page numbering. Continue from previous section or start at 1. You can start it wherever you want, but start at 1. Okay. Boom. This is page 2, page 3, page 4, nothing, but it's page 5, nothing, page 6, 7. Okay. Now, if sometimes when you do that, this would be page 2 because what would happen is, again, doing exactly the same thing. Sometimes it would default to start at 1 every time. So what you'll have to do is the first time you get to when you get to chapter 2, change it, make sure it's continue from previous section. And now for the rest of the document, this, boom. The rest of the document, it is going to be automatic. As soon as you put a section break, automatically you're getting these pages exactly the way you want them. Now, later on, we're going to have to make some modifications to the headers because the page, this is an 8.5 by 11 page with 1-inch margins. Later on, we're going to have to modify that. Let me show how easy it is. At this point, let's find the next chapter. Okay, chapter. Bear with me. Don't know where the chapters are. Okay, chapter 5. Now, later on, I'll show you how you put these, make these numbers automatic so you don't have to change them. But now that's for later. So we do exactly what we did before. Break. Next page. Boom. Delete that extra return. Chapter gets, go in there, hit the right button, go to style, heading. Boom. Hit the right button, go to style, hit new paragraph, and for a flourish, let's put that in. Okay. So that's what it looks like. And you'll see no header there, etc. Now, one thing I'll note, let me just note this about the heading style. If you go to, and you don't have to worry about this, but I wanted to show you something that's automatically there. For heading styles, you automatically get these things. Widow orphan, which means never more, you would never have a single line on a page. Keep with next means the heading will stay with the next line of the next line, whatever it is, including the next paragraph, and keep lines together. The 2 ones are these first 2. The keep, you don't have to worry about that because that's automatically in the heading style. For all of the headings, it keeps the heading with the next text. So you don't even worry about that. And so that's where we stand here. We'll start. You can see that we've made significant progress with this one thing. The next time out, I'm going to make some modifications to the size of the paper, to the margins, and then you'll be surprisingly ready to go in terms of doing this. So without further ado, let me stop the share and thank you. And if you have any questions, let me know.